What's up guys, so I'm back with this gorgeous blue tutorial. This video is sponsored by Rose Forever New York. They sent me these gorgeous roses for my birthday and I was so inspired to do this blue look. I don't know if I'm feeling blue because it's pandemic time and everything on shutdown. I don't know, but I've been loving this royal blue look. So let's get into the look. We're going to start off with my eyebrows. You already know how I do these. If you want a detailed video on my eyebrows, just click the link right here. It will direct you to my official eyebrow video. Other than that, girl, we're going to fast forward through all of this because y'all already know the deal with the eyebrows. So y'all know I love being on a budget-friendly face, so we're going to go in with our e.l.f. concealer, and this has been my favorite concealer all 2020, and this is the color Chestnut, and we're going to do a more bright under eye because we're going to use color, so I don't mind doing a bright under eye when it comes to doing like a colorful eyeshadow. But if I was going to do for a natural look, I would probably go in with the rich chocolate, which is more my skin tone, but this isn't too bad. It's almost like a half a shade lighter than my skin, so if you have any type of concealer that's a little bit lighter than your skin tone, go ahead and use that. It's going to come in handy later on in the video. And y'all know I've been obsessed with this P.Louise base. This is rumor number 2. This is really good for bright color. They have all type of shades in this base, but I usually just use this one. Now, I kind of freestyle this eye. Typically, I practice before I get on here, but I ain't do all that. I ain't gonna lie. So, I would typically put the base on my hand first and let it get a little softer so it's easier to blend, but it was a little warm in my house, so I was like, forget it. It's gonna melt on my eyebrows. I mean, on my eyelids today. So, however you want to apply it, you just can. And just take a little dome brush. It doesn't matter what kind of brush. And just spread it out. Now, with this eye, you kind of want to make sure it blends out on the edges. So, you're going to see how I'm going to use a concealer that we use for our eyebrows to blend out the edges, because you don't really want harsh edges with this look, because you kind of want it to just blend almost like a blue smoky eye. So, as you can see, I'm just taking a blender brush and just blending out the edges at the top. And we're going to go into that Camo concealer again by e.l.f. and we're going to use that as a transition to blend the rest of it out. Now, as basic as this eye is, it's going to take a lot of blending for it to look right. So I'm taking Burkina from the Masquerade. I think it's called the Masquerade palette by Juvia's place. And it's more of my skin tone. So Burkina is almost my skin tone. As you can see, it looks like I'm doing absolutely nothing. So that's the goal. So take any type of transitioning color in your crease that's literally your skin tone, like a skin looking color, and just add that to your crease. It's going to make sense later. So as you can see, just that little bit made a difference into the eye. So that's what you want. Just something that looks natural. You don't really want an actual color right there. So we're gonna go in and take Zulu. This is like a burnt, it's not necessarily orange or red. It kind of looks more orange on camera, but it's more of a burnt looking brown color. It's so good for transitioning looks like this. So that's why I took Zulu. And we're going to apply that right in our crease area just to give it some depth. Again, it'll make sense later on when we're adding the blue color. So this is my first time using this color in this palette, and it's so freaking lit, y'all. It's everything. It's fire, I'm telling you. So we're gonna go in with the P.Louise base again, and we're just gonna just put a little bit more pigment of that base on the actual lid, so our color has the best opportunity to pop on our eyelid. Y'all ready for it? Ooh, girl, stop playing with me, Juvia. Stop. Y'all see that color? Y'all, this color is so lit, and I'm not even trying. And when it comes to applying, girl, I'm so excited about this. Girl, you see that? Do y'all see that? Y'all need to rewind it. Play the thing back, girl. Y'all don't see that. Anyways, oh girl, I can't talk. You really want to just apply this color. You don't want to really rub it in. You want to give your eyelids the opportunity to pop and be lit and just be everything in life, honey. So go ahead and just apply it. As you can see, I'm just placing it on my eye. I'm not necessarily rubbing it. Trust me, it pays to be patient and just packing this color on, y'all. So shout out to my friends at Color Story for sending me this beautiful palette. This is a color called Wavemaker. I'm only using this blue because I really want to use it as well. And I noticed that it's a slightly shade, like the undertone is a little bit different than the Juvia's Place, which is beautiful. So there's no reason to switch up the blue. As you can see, they're very similar, so either one will work. I just wanted to use this palette so bad, and this was my excuse to use it. So as you can see, it's a little deeper like I said, but if you only have one palette or one blue, girl, just use the one that you have. But both of these palettes are so gorgeous, and I just couldn't help but use both of them together. So here comes the fun part. We're taking this color called Fulani. I think that's how you say it. You know, I can't pronounce that. And we're going to take that and we're going to take a blender brush, like almost like a dense brush, and we're just going to blend that crease back and forth, back and forth. So this is a little time consuming, but as you can see, it's going to gradually start smoking out that crease area just like we want it to. And as you can see, that burnt orange we added is starting to play a big role into this look. So just go back and forth, nothing special. The goal is to look like you got punched in the face by a blue fairy princess. That's the goal, honey. Look like you got knocked the F out by a fairy princess with blue glitter. That is the goal. So if you don't look like that, you ain't do it right. So make sure you look like you got knocked the F out, okay? So just go back and forth with your blue colors. Nothing special. Like I said, don't think too hard with this look. I literally just was going on as the video was filming, just thinking of stuff to do. So if you feel like you need some more blue added on, you need some more of the crease color added on, just do it. Looks like these are so fun because they're never completed. Just make sure you look like you got knocked out in the eye. That's it. So after you look like you got your butt beat by the blue fairy princess, you want to go ahead and wipe them tears away, girl, and clean up under that eye, because that heifer is trifling and she ain't finna come and mess up your look. So the showstopper of this entire look is this bomb eyeliner. This is by NYX, the Vivid collection. It is so lit. Look at that. Boom. So nice. It's so lit. Y'all, this mark did not come off my hand like the whole entire night. I had to scrub it off my hand. But I'm just going to apply that as a liner. Y'all already know I ain't good at this part. But as you can see, that automatically makes your entire look pop. It is so gorgeous. I actually want to go back and get the other colors as well. It took me forever to find this actual color because it was always sold out. So we're going to go in with this LA Girl, a regular liner. We're going to put that as our base color for our blue. And later on in the video, you're going to see that we're going to pile on this blue liner at the bottom once we complete our foundation and everything else. So we're going to moisturize our face and add our primer. I'm using a DermaBlend primer that mattifies the face. And we're going to do some color correcting. And this is in orange. And this basically covers your dark circles and any dark colorations you have on your face. Ooh, child. So after that, we're just going to blend it in with our fingers. And I like doing it with my hands because it really warms up the color correct and it helps me smooth it out a little bit better. Again, this is not necessary. I feel like, I mean, I've gotten my makeup done by professionals and it's very rare that they use it on me, but I still like having it because I do have some dark circles. I'll be up real late at night, y'all. I'll be working a whole lot, so sometimes it's okay to color correct. But I'm telling you, once you apply this, everything's going to cover with your foundation. So I'm taking my cheap $3 foundation and Coco and Nutmeg. I have a video on this as well. And we're just going to apply that with our dome brush. I believe this is a Bobbi Brown brush I got years ago. I love it. And we're just going to use that to put on our face and cover up all of that orange. Now for highlighter, we're going to go in with our e.l.f. concealer again, the same one we use for our eyebrows. And we're going to put that in every area on our face that has some type of light reflection. So that'll be under our eye, our nose area, right above our lips and our chin area. And we're just going to blend that out with the beauty blender. A lot of you guys ask me if I damp my brush. I really don't damp my beauty blender. I know you're supposed to, but I don't do all that. I really don't. If it blends, like I said, my house is a little warm, so stuff is actually blending very well. So I don't really damp unless it's needed. So I just use the brush, use the sponge as it is. I want a little bit more brightness under my eyes, so I'm taking this concealer by MAC, which is NC45, and we're just going to add that in our inner portion of our eye area just to give it a little bit more brightness. And this works very well with other concealers as well. If you feel like your under eye concealer isn't popping enough, just add a little lighter concealer to it and it'll really give you that look you're going for. After I add my concealer, what I like to do is get that foundation brush with no product on it and just blend out the edges so that it blends better. Now, if y'all OG follower, you already know I love me some Ben Nye, honey. So this is Camo by Ben Nye. I've been using their powders for years, honey. So this is the same exact brand of under eye setting powder. I've tried different ones and I just went back to my Ben Nye. It just gets the job done and it's a matte finish. So I'm going to take that and apply that everywhere we added that concealer. This is a bronzer by Morphe. Shout out to Mariana, MCMUA. She beat the mess out of my face for my photo shoot for my birthday. When she used this bronzer on me, y'all, I absolutely fell in love with it. So we're going to add that in our cheek area to give us some cheeks, honey. After we do that, we're going to just contour this nose area. This brush is also from Morphe. It's a contouring brush. It's rare that I do contouring this hard, but I really wanted this look to be kind of like a structured face. I really want to give y'all cheeks and give y'all nose, so that's what I did. We added that eyeliner again. It's going to prep us for adding the other liner. So I added some lashes off camera and I put the liner back on top of the lashes because I lost some of that liner when I put them lashes on. So we're going to go back in that Color Story palette and we're just going to go on top of that liner, and this is going to absolutely make your eyes pop. Just make sure you just pack it on right on top of that liner. Oh, it's so gorgeous. I am in love with this blue color. So after we set our face with our powder, we're going to go in with this MAC blush and loudspeaker. This is one of my favorite blushes from back in the day, and we're just going to add that on top of our areas where we added that bronzer from Morphe. We're going to take a little brush and just go right on top. It's going to give us some color in our face. Now for our lips, we're going to go in with this gorgeous gloss called Paparazzi by Samora Lee Cosmetics. I absolutely love her glosses. They remind me a lot of the MAC ones. They're so good. So I didn't want any lip color or no lipstick. I just want something just very glossy and pretty. Again, we just got beat in the eye by a blue fairy princess. So we're going to keep that energy. Another black owned product I absolutely love. This is Queen's Life Highlighter in James. Oh my god, this liner is everything to me. So we're going to apply that in our areas on top of our cheekbone. We're going to put it on our nose as well and a little bit under our brow area. We are done, honey. Ooh, girl, look at me. Girl, you see these edges, honey? What frontal? What frontal? That's my hair, y'all. So, yes, I have a tutorial on this ponytail as well. Y'all, thanks for watching. Again, shout out to Rose Forever New York for my roses. And I will see y'all in the next tutorial. Thank you so much for watching.